Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 12 of season 3 of ReZero. On to the next. Okay, no, wait, on to this one right now. Not, wow, what's going on? Okay, anyways, this is like my 20th time trying to do the intro, and we're gonna jump into it. We got comments, then we got the break time for 11, then we got the new episode, okay? Just stay with me now. Just stay with me, okay? We're gonna get through it together, okay. First off, comments, boom. There's a lot of comments. I read these ones. Cool. I wanted to reply to these two. So, first off, a question I asked last episode was, did Subaru get his ability from Satela? Because that was something that I kind of thought was happening. Basically, yes, right? When he actually talks with Satela in Season 2, they talk about Return by Death and how she was the one that gave it to him. So that's just important to iterate that that is what happened. I do remember that conversation, especially now that it's pointed out. What does that mean? Where did she get such a strong ability from? Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of these, like, sinful elements getting thrown around, sin factors, whatever you want to call them, like sloth or whatever. And Subaru has before been like called, be like, are you pride by chance? So and responding over and over sounds kind of prideful, no? So like, what if he's just the pride maxer? You know, well, because it kind of, that could be something there, just because like. Beetlejuice probably gave Wrath to Sirius, and so maybe Satela gave Pride to Subaru when he spawned in. She was like, okay, here you go. Who's to say? Really though, we're completely in the dark, especially because Subaru's also in the dark, and we're kind of walking around Subaru with this one. So anyways, Regulus' attacks are strong because he stops time for them and then kicks them, and then they go, yep, makes enough sense. Listen, I'm not a physician, okay? That's not the word. I'm not a physics professor. A studier of physics. It's not physician. What the frick is a study or a physicologist? I don't know. Anyways, and then this other thing is a pretty good, important piece of like lore. So it's basically that Subaru says the alignment of stars are completely different in this world as compared to like Earth. And so, I mean, so unless the ReZero world is actually like our world, but millions/billions of years in the future, then it should not be because of this. Then it should not be like the stars in ReZero. I have no reason to believe, because this is a really interesting like little mini theory to just throw out of like the ReZero world is the current world in the future. I'm not gonna touch that because I don't have a reason to touch that right now. You know what I'm saying? But an interesting idea to have in the back of the head, I guess. What that is important is like it even more like makes it super curious as to why a bunch of the names of the archbishops have to do with the constellations. I'm gonna probably go back to my answer that I kind of gave at the end of last episode, that Flugel did it because Flugel would obviously know the constellations of Earth, or like he could, right? And then he comes here and then finds all these these different sin factors or whatever, one of which we know he's handled Beetlejuice's sloth box before. He's somehow connected there. So, it's not a big jump that maybe he had to do something with all of them, and maybe he was like, the person that inherits this one will be named Regulus. The person that inherits this one will be named Sirius. Something like that, right? Maybe it was just, he made a bunch of like booster packs, but part of it is you have to sign your name away or something. So yeah. That's curious. I still think that's the best answer I have. Because otherwise, why would, I don't know. I just don't know another reason. It's because if the stars are completely different, and the thing is, it's not like the stars inherently have names, Like, the other alternative was, like, this weird idea that maybe the stars somehow, the legends that we named the stars after had some sort of cross compatibility with both worlds or something, and it's just the way the worlds are mirrors of each other, and the events are happening and spreading across the it would have to be a bunch of crazy world building nonsense that maybe but Occam's razor, as I said last time, blame it on Flugel. Thanks, Flugel, appreciate that. You're giving me an easy out. But yeah, so cool. Was there anything here I wanted to... yeah, a lot of people apparently hated these chapters because Liliana, reading Liliana was horrible. I absolutely believe that because, when it's presented as an anime, I got a lot of fun colors to look at, but if it's just her, talking about, nonsense the entire time, I would probably not, like, if she was narrating, oh my goodness. Imagine Liliana narrating for, like, a bunch of chapters in a row. That sounds kind of painful. That sounds kind of horrible. But yeah, so I really liked the episode in the anime, so whatever problems were there, I've ended up being pretty much okay with. Also, top comment, agreed. Whip is goated, disagreed. All right, break time. Episode 11. Let's jump into this. It's like Liliana and Priscilla walking up. Yeah. Episode 11, let's get going in. A 3, a 2, a 1, bang. Undo. I need my subtitles, please. Thank you. Redo. What are you scared of? There's nothing to be scared of. Scarlet Romantic Tales. Okay. What do you sing for? Good question. We kind of have the answer because of the backstory stuff. But I'm curious what she'll say. It's my dream. Say it. Say it. Sorry. Ooh, I kind of like that. That was a little tech. That was a little bit of a tech from Priscilla. Like, I know you just thought your real answer. Spit it. Okay. Aww. That's why she said duty at the start. She feels an obligation. Confession of love is a... I have a wife and child. And then immediately bows down, apologizing for being alive. That's crazy. Immediately submissive, like... That was an incredible flip. Sorry? Yeah, no, Priscilla's actually proven that she's kind of that girl. Okay, interesting. I do ever wonder if Priscilla's gonna get like her head cut off and then Liliana's gonna explode. That's still a thought of mine. You know what I mean? Because is her ability to respawn from her jewelry breaking or whatever, is that a blessing or is it a curse, Priscilla? I don't know. That could be a really crazy, like, oh, that'd be a good scene, bro. Imagine, okay, no, wait, stay with me now. Imagine Liliana exploding and then her being like, I'm sorry, I should have gotten hit. Like, that whole back and forth would go crazy, no? Anyways, okay, current situation. Super just figured out the star stuff with Regulus, just figured out the stop time stuff. I still don't know how we're gonna beat him. With that in mind, it's like, okay, cool, we figured out the nature of his unbeatable ability. It's still an unbeatable ability. That's kind of where I'm at a little bit. But otherwise, Garfield is fighting that one person with Homeboy, and he's fighting his dead wife, who's being puppeteered. What else is going on? Oh, Capella and Al are in the basement, making moves with each other. Respectfully. Episode 12, let's get going in a 3, a 2, a 1, bang. Let's see which of these plots we're gonna follow, because there's a million of them. Okay, Amelia. Oh, the wives! That's what the weakness we thought was. We have to do something about the wives. I forgot the subtitles on this one, too. Run it back. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, bang. Oh, wait. Okay, I have to pause. Is that a one-armed princess run? What is... I've never seen this tech before. Whoa. This is unheard of. What is this? She's not using both arms here. Look at this technique. I'm only seeing one arm. Is she carrying something? Okay, okay, no more pausing. 3, 2, 1, bang. And she must be carrying something in her other hand. Maybe she's grabbing her robe? Oh. Robe grab, arm swing. That makes sense. Oh, strip the Emperor of his clothes. Emperor's new clothes? Naked? Or however the one thing goes. Oh jeez, this entire episode's about to be something else, bro. Are they not giving us an OP? That means this is a serious episode. No OP. Everything else has been taken. Good. Ooh, okay, good Amelia move. That was a good pivot. She was about to lose her mind and she was about to bash her head against a wall because that was not going to give. She was going nowhere with that. This is good. Really good move. I like that. Okay. Don't know what that is, but okay. And food is yummy. Understood, Amelia? Sorry. That was a good counter. She's currently playing this pretty well. I wonder what the weakness is from this. Is it gonna like remove his ability, or are they like exempt from it maybe? No, but he can probably just one-shot them. That's why they're so scared of him. Ooh, hey, that's funny. I like that question. I also want to know your name. I don't remember your number. Okay, random one. Ooh, this music kind of goes insane. I take a ground dragon over him. He rambles forever, true. This kind of go hard. Wait, this scene kind of go crazy, dude. Amelia just like caught in the middle of them all. Your name's Sylphie? Okay, Sylphie. Oh, okay. Don't get attached. Sylphie's gonna die. I'm scared of Sylphie dying. There's gonna be death. There's a reason. Listen, we need them to resist, but also I don't trust that resistance is gonna be enough. Like, there's a reason they're afraid of him. Like that doesn't just go away. Unless it's really that easy. Unless literally this will just work. Yeah, what do we got? What do we got? Brainstorm. Sophie. Because, like, I'm thinking either he needs them to fuel his ability or that they can, like, get through his ability. Because, like, imagine if he just got jumped by all his wives. That'd be so funny. And that'd be fitting, like, thematically. I thought she was just... Okay, sorry. What the frick? Why are you bringing one of these out? Ooh. Bleh. Like, in being married... But I feel like they're about to kiss. Oh. Yeah, okay, all of their time is also stopped? No. Her heart's beating, but I don't know what that is. That's not normal. Oh. So, like, the functions of his body, he just, like, splits off to everybody else to keep himself up? That's kind of sick. Wait, so we have to do open heart surgery. Ah, shit. Or, like... Ooh? Unless you want to just start killing a bunch of them. Okay, can we like... Don't kill yourself. Wait. Oh, that'd be so dark if all of them just started killing themselves. That'd be insane. Don't be doing that. We can figure out open heart surgery or like phase a hand into them and then squish. Oh wait, that's gonna like squish the cancer. Because it's a separate heart, right? It's like two hearts next to each other. So can we just kill one of them? Oh no, not the backstory trauma. Not the backstory trauma. He never laid a hand on my body. Ooh, spit with that. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Oh, that would be so bad. Wait, no. Okay. Everybody is just getting ready to kill himself. There's gotta be a better move than every wife just slit their own throat right now. That's so much. Okay, thank you. Wow, she's really precise with that. What an OP spell. Oh, freeze everybody. Okay, I like that. And then we thaw them. And then give them CPR. He doesn't know that Subaru's the GOAT. I mean, that's what he doesn't know. Yap. Oh my goodness, he got him. That's actually so true. Nice. Okay, that seems a bit much, Amelia. I guess it's also a signal to Subaru of like, hey, look, we did it, or there's something happened. Oh, he's feeling it. Okay. The divorce paperwork is okay. That's great. That's, oh my goodness, what a line to drop on him. Scary music happening. Clock it. What do you look? What else are you looking at? Oh, that's just him. He's just circling. Reinhard coming back from his. Wait. Reinhard coming back from the moon. Come on. Reinhard, Mario Goomba stomp him. Surely. Well, yeah. Okay. What just happened? Oh. Oh, what if he has a couple women just chilling in other places? Wait, that'd be kind of OP. He just scatters them everywhere? There's gotta be like some limits, but like... He's actually kind of... Okay, Regulus, what are you scheming here? Because like, low-key, he shouldn't have gathered them all into one location ever. That was dumb of him. Any more? This is the last straw? Oh. Wait. But she said no, I thought. Wait, how did he do that? He put it in there. Oh, they drifted inside to sniff it out. Ugh. Yeah, that's crazy. You don't get to lecture me, you whore. That's okay. All right, Regulus. All right. No, exactly. I'm on Subaru's page right now. What are the conditions? Well, and they're not dead. There's no way Amelia just murked them all. She just stopped all their hearts with the ice. Yeah? You're him? I am him. Say it, Subaru. Dang, he's really slandering Beetlejuice right now. That's crazy. Oh, use invisible hand to sneak can you sneak your hand inside them? That's kind of what I was saying earlier, open heart surgery. Can you use the hand to just worm your way in there and go? Yeah, because he's about Satela getting her little hand up in his own heart. Because it's gone before, whenever he's yapped about Return by Death. Yeah, open heart surgery. It's gonna be closed heart surgery. This is even better. Subaru, closed heart surgery. She was really ready to offer her own life like that, though. I mean, she's ride or die, if nothing else. I mean, I can give her that any day of the week. All right. Ooh, why is he animated? So much animation. Okay. Bro, I always kind of thought, like, what if he just keeps collecting these things? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? What a shot this is. Ooh! Get me in there! That was so sweet. Oh my goodness. Wait, that was actually so sweet. She felt Beetlejuice's touch. That was the most emotional closed heart surgery I've ever seen. So is his heart busted now? He's GG. Oh, are his shoes wet? Oh, GG. Yeah, okay. Now he's just a man. Now he's just a man! Oh, a little unseen hand action, bro. I wonder if he could have snuck his hand. Oh, wait, he still throw that really hard, no? Wait, does he still have, like, insane durability? I mean, I don't know. Okay, Super, is there... Okay, correct me if I'm crazy. Can we take his ability as our own? That'd be cool, no? We'll think about it. Amelia's doing fucking Street Fighter moves, okay? Okay. Wait, you said the first... Oh, for each of them. So what, is she boxed him 57 times? Is that the... One for each? Oh, 53? Okay, alright. And now for yourself. And for Regulus. And for Subaru. He's dead here. Oh. What was that? Oh, he lives those. Oh, he's not in good condition. If they're covering him with that much smoke. Oh, he's kind of... Dude, he is so durable even without his ability. I thought he would just be a dude without it. Oh. Oh, he toggled it on to save himself? Okay. Yo, y'all are playing dirty. That's a violation of my rights. Dude, the subtitles are killing me right now. Oh, box him, Subaru. Subaru, I'll let you pull out your whip this one time. I'll let you use your whip this one time. Dude, he really sucks. Oh, I kind of... Man, this is kind of sad. I kind of like Regulus. But he's so over for him. What is that look in your eyes, Subaru? Dude, no, I saw something glimmering in there. I saw something glimmering. Is there... I want Subaru. You gotta collect this shit. I don't know how, but that would be cool, no? Like, You already did it once. Just do it again. And then you collect all of them. And then you can freaking gather them all together. Oh, understood. Okay, I'll let it slide. That's what was glimmering in your eyes. It was the flames of Reinhardt. Okay. Reinhardt space program. Welcome back. I jumped off the clouds. What did you do? Tell me what you did, please. Did he actually jump off the moon? I'm gonna lose my shit. He jumped off the moon. Oh my goodness. He actually jumped off the moon. It was the moon space program, bro. He one punch manned it. That's crazy. Wait, so if he aimed a little bit differently, brother would have just been tumbling through space. That's crazy. Oh no, now he's going to the moon. Oh no, that's what I told you to do like 20 years ago. I told you to do this like 4 years ago. 4 episodes ago, I was like, send him to space. Let's just see what happens. Loki? The most fulfilled, the most complete being in this world. But you are always codependent, you fool. You always have to throw your hearts onto others, you fool. You were never complete. What are you talking about? He's talking about some... This isn't any of the party, no? What about me made you laugh? He's going into his, like, insecurity backstory, bro. Aww, I don't feel bad. I can't feel bad. It's too late. It's too late. You can't make me feel bad. Like, dude, like, you're unsalvageable. She never laughed at me. She never laughed. I tried to make her alter jokes. And that's it. What? See, look, he's... I don't know. I can't even salvage it. I tried to salvage it a little bit. It's unsalvageable. Oh, you killed... Oh, he feels their spirits, bro. They're all laughing at him right now, bro. In their little ice tomb. No, no, no. Oh. Oh. Yo, I never would have guessed this scene would have occurred. He has to keep stopping his heart over and over to survive the death shots, bro. How deep did you... Oh my goodness, wait. Did we get deep enough to get into the... Isn't there the place underneath where... Oh. He let go of it. Oh. Oh, Regulus. Oh, he regenerated. Oh my goodness, that was like body horror for a second there. I think. Oh, he put it together? The former number 79? That's crazy. That's absurd. There's no way. That's what he's thinking. That's... I don't even feel good about this, bro. I kind of liked him as a villain. He was so fun. It just feels great. Ah, I mean, he deserved. Okay, don't get me wrong. Deserved. But it's like, it's so... Ugh. Does he have another move? Or are you really just gonna drown here, bro? I think it's GG. Oh, okay, that's GG. Right? After edit? Okay, there is an after credit scene. After ED scene. Okay, well, dude, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? I'm getting like this is gonna sound crazy. I'm getting a similar feeling to when Subaru was getting hung by Sirius and his fingers got cut apart. I'm getting that same feeling. The thought of him stopping his own heart as he's plummeting into the earth and he's losing momentum, so he's trying as hard as he can to hold it until he stops, but he like runs out, and so that last little bit he like takes the full impact of, and that's like so body horror. I don't know why. It's like, it's so uncomfortable to me, bro. And like you could see his fingers are all like all broken, and that just really like, that makes me like nauseous, man. Also, okay, what? I don't know exactly why Amelia is speaking the way she is. Where she's like in that maybe state with the memory. She's doing the maybe. What? I just, oh my goodness, I need to rewatch her entire backstory nonsense, because I know it's kind of, she had a lot of stuff happen there. So maybe is her mind fudged with? I mean, the problem is we got Gluttony running around, and so I can never really, I'm always a little bit scared that some nonsense is happening with memories. So it's like, I don't know if that's just her not having the best connection or not. Okay, I think Regulus is just dead if we're talking to the wives. Good morning! How was your ice nap? Yeah, don't get it twisted. There's no way she would have just killed them all. Iced them all. You know what I mean? It's okay, Sophie. It's okay. You can make expressions other than stoicism now. Yo, we do not have the time to be sitting down. There are fights happening. Get your booty up. Get moving. Once an Archbishop down. Next. That's what we're... I'll calm down. we got places to be. I'll calm down. Reinhardt's on it. Reinhardt, what is going on? Oh, Wilhelm. That's your name, right? Wife? Oh, he's pumped his chest out. Shit. Okay. Oh yeah, Garfield got in the muck. With the other guy. That's gotta be end. Yeah, that's end. Okay. Woo! Ooh, they start the episode with panning down. They end the episode with panning up. I see you, ReZero. Little close circuit there. Okay. My goodness. That was like, dude, it's I hate that I kind of liked Regulus. That really is unfortunate to me. You know what I mean? Cause he was just, dude, listen guys. I know deserved, right? But look at this. Look at the, oh no, not this one. This one, yeah? Tell me that I'm gonna miss him, okay? I'm gonna miss him because I liked him. He was so funny. His little walk on the ice. Right here, dude. Right here, dude. Ready? I'll give you a lesser spirit. Can you hang in there? I don't even remember him getting... Oh yeah, they were like... Wait, where's him doing his little walk? I need him doing his little walk. That's the only reason I cut to here. Him just walking on the... Like, that shit is so funny to me. I love this guy. He's such a piece of garbage, but he was so fun to watch. And now he's dead, and he's dead in such a horrible way, but it's like deserved. I don't know. Why am I mourning him? Why am I mourning such a piece of garbage? Like, look at this shit. This shit was so good. I missed that. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Deserved. Shout out the wives for being free now, okay? 5 big booms, whatever. Oh, this too. This was, okay. I'm gonna say this was the best part of the episode. This was easily the best part of the episode, without question. I was like, dude, I was kind of when they first, let me show you my thought process here. So, Lot of budget spent for a random scene. I'm gonna be real with you. The zoom in, it's like, oh. And then he just turns and opens his ability. Like, I don't know. We were doing a lot, but it's okay. It's worth. Like, oh my goodness, look at this shit. Dude, okay. You know what? Screw whatever I was saying. We gotta actually look at this. Am I supposed to try to take something out of this? Dude. Oh my goodness. Wait, how many different frames are there? Okay, wait, I'm gonna count the frames. That might matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. I was hoping it would be 7, because then I could say it's like the 7 sins or something. Though I mean there is melancholy. So wait, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I have 9 because Pandora makes 9. Frick. Okay, I tried. That would have been. I don't know why it would have done that, but that would have been cool. Man, this is kind of cool. Okay, let's look at it again. Also, we're not collecting the abilities unless we can go scavenge it off his corpse. How do we get an unseen hand? Bro, I gotta rewatch the Beetlejuice scene to see how we got that. But yeah, I really don't think there's anything I can grab off of this. This one especially goes so hard. Because you can obviously make out his face. Like, they're all, like, such various, like, contortions of his face. I mean, is there something moving behind him? Like, right? There's, like, this black figure behind. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be Beetlejuice. In some sort of way. Because it kind of looks like the widest Subaru, and then there's, like, this other black thing. But that could just be, like, his shadow, right? And there's this very strong red. Or then this again has like that kind of shadow effect. Oh my goodness, look how good this shot is. His eyes just pure red here. And there's like a... Oh, there's a rose. Doesn't this look like a rose? This looks like a flower in his chest. Right? Petal, petal, stem, rosebud. Bro, reminds me of Mob Psycho. Any Mob Psycho fans? Yeah. So he sends that shit out. Regulus is like, Regulus is looking around like, did it hit? Did I get hit? What's going on? He's just confused. Set it in here. This shot though, when they first opened to this, I was like, what are y'all doing? It was like, it all of a sudden became such a different moment, and I was really confused for a second. Like, it didn't hit at all, and then it was like, I was like, oh, okay, it shows like their intimacy, because like, he's reaching into her chest, like this is a very important moment, you know? That can kind of be like a big thing. I was going through my mind here, and then they completely flipped it on me. Ugh! That's crazy. That's a move and a half. I was literally, I thought Subaru looked a little lame. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was a weak stance. I thought weak stance, and I didn't get it at first. And then they did some crazy animation on Amelia, so I started to get converted. But then to switch into her connecting with Beetlejuice for a moment, oh my goodness, that's so peak. Cause look, Subaru's not animated, so that's maybe why I felt like he looked kind of lame. But look, these two are, cause it's really about them in this moment, and that, Aww. So okay, that's kind of important, cause that means that like in a sense, like she felt his presence, right? And so I think that could we stretch that to say that like he's living on within Subaru? You know what I mean? Kind of like I don't want to reference that show because spoilers, but kind of like that one other show. You know what I'm talking about. I think I did this last episode too, where I just gave you guys like a hunt to try to figure out my reference. Anyways, but yeah, well, there's a lot of shows kind of like that. It's like I don't know, a little bit like Avatar energy. That's a non-spoiler equivalent, you know, where it's like. There's he has like the factor, and then the soul of the last user like is dwelling within it. That was really sweet though. I really liked that. Yeah. Oh, and look how his heart is all gross and icky. He's got a slime heart for being such a slimy man. And then Super gotta take a quick nap because ouch, my mana gate is mucked up. But yeah, so I wonder if he was like systematically like moving his heart around to like. Okay, so his own heart was frozen. Oh, right, and then he conjured a heart in them to basically beat his blood. And then when that's gone, now he doesn't have another way to beat his blood, so he has to unfreeze his heart to beat his blood. But then whenever he's in danger, he has to refreeze. And so it's like, yeah, I can understand that. But then, of course, he's not getting the blood he needs, which is going to, like, start killing him in a different way. Yeah. I did it! I can finally hit him! The way that they celebrate the small victories together is so funny. Look at that. She's like, oh my gosh, Subaru, I did it! And Subaru's just like actually what he did. He actually did that. Look at this. Look at, oh my goodness. I can't believe this guy. Subaru is find me another character that they finally beat the guy and they finally beat his ability and he just gives a go girl. Like he gives the most like I don't even know how. I'm trying to find a way to criticize it, I guess, but it's just like so genuine and sweet. What a sweet little man. He's just like, good job, my sweet Amelia, you did it. He's so affirming. Yeah. Okay, Regulus, I don't even want to talk to you about this one. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So, okay, it is interesting how strong he is even without his ability, though, because he was tanking some crazy hits. Well, no, well, that might not be true entirely, actually. But he threw that into he threw those pebbles like a bajillion miles away. I guess he could freeze that. He activated his ability to freeze it again. Yeah, so he's probably toggling it to try to make attacks. But, and then like here, he could have frozen himself. Though, no, he took the hit. He probably took the hammer hit and then froze himself before he hit the wall. Stuff like that, right? So that could have been like offsetting his durability situation. But yeah, good episode though. Shout out my girl Sophie. Glad all the wives survived. I kind of thought that like one would die. Because wouldn't that be great? Like, I low-key thought that he would jump over here and try to like fix a situation. But that couldn't happen because all of them got ice blasted at the same time. So he was just like, oh, it's GG. And then he threw it into Amelia. And then he thought he had it there. But then obviously, you know, something he could never have predicted, which is Subaru having a way to bypass that and do closed heart surgery. Threw him off. But yeah, that's kind of why I was worried about them. I was thinking like, like if one of them has to become a martyr, that would really suck. But then they all were like, oh, martyr, we can all kill ourselves. So they kind of took my my worry and made it into like an entire thing. But man, wait, can I let's pull this scene back up, bro. Oh, this was lit. I really liked this. Right here. That man would decide we were worthless and kill us if we got so much as a single scrape. Which is crazy. He wants them to be that pure and beautiful, right? That a single scrape is like too much of a flaw. And now you have to be taken out. So this wound is the proof of my freedom. Ooh! She's scarring herself to prove that like that's just kind of real, bro. You know, it kind of reminds me of like the trope of like you go through a breakup and you cut your hair. That's like a trope for like a lot of like, especially like women in like stories or whatever. It's like new me now, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't know, I've seen like things kind of like that. So this is kind of like a variation of that trope a little bit, but like this obviously is like hits pretty hard. I quite like that. This was some ride or die shit. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, they're like, we hate him so much, and the only thing they can think of that like has value is their own lives, because that's like they've been stripped away of anything else, and so they're like, well, frick, let me just use our lives against him. Like that's all we got. So like, F it. Who needs being alive anymore? Let's die, just to spit on him. You know, that's kind of the energy I got there, which is pretty lit, bro. Man, the shot of right here, this really I liked quite a lot. Where they all like were getting the courage to like stand against him, because they're playing this like holy music, which makes sense. They're in like a church. And they're like reclaiming their souls. But then the way that Amelia's looking around and like seeing them all. This went hard. This went really hard. I must avenge my family. And the way she's like among them, I think that's what I liked so much about this scene, is that like she's truly surrounded by them, because she was almost one of them in a sense, right? And she eventually bears his heart too. And so I do like that, like, they get saved by her as opposed to anyone else because she was the one, like, closest to them, you know? So it gives I really like how they used Amelia for that. So that was sick. That was very good. When it comes to actually Regulus, though, he truly irredeemable, right? Like literally, absolutely irredeemable. And I say that, it's like, well, obviously, like, he was already so bad, but I kind of was, like, this entire flight into the sky, I was kind of waiting for him to say something that'd be like, oh, that's why you're like this. But he really just couldn't. He was just team rocketing away, man. He just kind of keeps yapping. You know, he's like, oh, woe is me. Come on, give me something. Regulus, come on. Come on, on your way out. He says, I'm that guy. Okay. The most fulfilled, the most complete being in this world. So insecure. Right? It's like a superiority complex comes from a place of insecurity. So you feel like you need to, like, aggrandize yourself. That's exactly textbook, you know? He's like, oh, I'm the GOAT. What? A being unwavering both body and mind. I'm the GOAT. What do you mean? It's not my fault. I got tricked. Something else went wrong. And then this was where I was like, wait, this was where I was like, oh, they're about to hit me with something. Regulus is about to spit some shit about why he's such a, like, you know, you're the ones who pitied me, who felt sorry for me and left me alone. Was it really like he just never got love? And so he was like, yeah, let me just take it. Or, you know, because how do you even become this shitty? It's got to just be you never got love. And so every time somebody, like, gave you anything positive, you were so deeply insecure that you viewed it as pity and you viewed it as someone feeling sorry for you, and then you hated it. And so you sort of resent, like, any positive things from other people because you're such a hollow person yourself. That's like, oh, how dare you, you know? I can hear you laughing. You're looking at me, aren't you? And then this is getting thrown to the, I think both his backstory and then also, like, the current wives, which, like, in a sense are, like, metaphorically laughing at him, right? Because he knows. That's the crazy thing. Like, they're not even there, but he imagines them laughing at him, which goes to show, like, how insecure he is. That even his own wives, who he had under his finger, up until what he would think would be their death, because he thinks they're all dead, right? That Amelia just mass murdered them all. Even his wives, as soon as he's put on the back foot, he's imagining them laughing at him. Which is, it's like fair because they hated him, and so they were definitely, like, fighting against him and would be, like, in a sense laughing at him. But it's crazy that he even imagines it himself. Because I think he deep down knows, he has to know, right? And I think that's the thing he's desperately running from, is that obviously these women hate him. He knows this. That's why he controls them so much to, like, feel better about himself. And so as soon as he loses control, now it's just, they hate me again. And then he's back to just being an insecure mess. Freaking this guy, bro. Like, who laughed at you? I swear, bro. He got bullied one day in school and then just decided to be a piece of shit forever. Like, my wife didn't laugh. My first wife never laughed, no matter what I did. And I was kind of thinking, like, I kind of thought for a moment here of, like, oh, maybe he, like, his very first wife was actually, like he felt, like, neglected in the relationship or something. Like maybe he tried to make her laugh and she didn't, and then he started feeling really insecure. And then he follows it up of, like, I murdered her entire family. Yeah. Like, oh, it's just like, Regulus, dude. I was ready to pity you a little bit, which is like, I know you don't want to be pitied, but I was ready to give you something. I was ready to give you an iota, bro. And then you just dropped the, I killed her family. Like, she was perfect. Until it was just the two of us, and she never laughed. Yeah, so I think he wanted to make sure nobody ever laughed at him because he felt so insecure, which is why he forced power on everyone. Because, you know, with a big enough stick, you can really force people to do what you want. I'm referencing Teddy Roosevelt, not male genitalia. It wasn't that I couldn't make her laugh. Ooh, that's kind of what I'm trying to get to, though, right? Like, him being that's kind of the thought I originally had of, like, he was insecure that he couldn't make her laugh, right? I feel like him saying it wasn't that I couldn't make her laugh. That's him trying to say like, oh, no. It wasn't that I couldn't make her fall in love with me. It's that I didn't ever need her to, you know? It's not that I'm unlovable. It's that I don't need love. And to prove that he doesn't need love, he would dominate the people that he really wanted love from. Something like that, right? So it's like, oh, it's not that I didn't, it's like deep down he wants to make her laugh, but he feels insecure and unable. And so he forces her into a situation where she never can laugh, which then makes him feel like, well, I didn't want her to laugh at all, you know, something like that. So I think his failure to have positive things, enhanced by his insecurity, led to him shutting them all out in order to feel good, which is very fitting. I mean, that's kind of what all these Sin Archbishops are doing, where they're like inverting shit, right? And then he starts realizing that like, oh, they're all laughing at me. How can you see me ending up alone and laugh saying I deserve it? Yeah, bro, I just can't. Like, it's so, I can't deal with him. I can't deal with him. It's like, I don't know what I feel. I don't know if I feel bad or if it's pity or if it's just shame, but it's like disgusting. I guess I feel kind of like one of the wives a little bit, where it's like, you're just disgusting. And when you don't have all your power to back you up, you're just disgusting. You're not disgusting, but at least you can walk on ice and look funny. You're not disgusting, but you're immune to everything, so it kind of makes you like you just walk that shit off, you know? No, you're just disgusting. Which, you know, yeah. Like, utterly deplorable, man. I am a monster that hunts monsters. Time to hunt you. Bonk. This shit, though, dude. Him digging through the earth, this was some actually... This was, like, gut-churning to me a little bit, bro. It's these sound effects, bro. His voice actor. I can't, guys. I can't even, like, enjoy the horrible death of... Like, enjoy's a crazy word. Obviously, you know, it's a fun show. I'm enjoying the show or whatever. But it's, like, it's so hard for me to even celebrate the death of someone so utterly deplorable. And it's not like I'm a saint. I'm not trying to get the moral high ground, but it's like hearing him whimper as he like is about to get crushed in this like horrifying way. It's like, bro, just snap his neck. We don't gotta be doing all this. Well, I know that wouldn't quite, you know, necessarily work. He would just freeze himself, but I kind of thought too, if we go deep enough, isn't that where Typhon's corpse is? I kind of thought the city was built over her. So I almost thought that's what we were doing here. Which could, I mean, I don't know. How deep did we get? We kind of got like a side... Oh, it's just horrible. Yeah, here. I mean, we do see like a different like layer of earth. But this is just straight up earth. This isn't like underground city. So I don't know. Maybe I kind of thought Typhon was underneath this, or like... And I thought we were kind of, I guess we're not near the center, right? Oh, that might be it, because we're not near the center, are we? We're by the temple, like the temple district area where the church is. Because the very center is like, yeah. Well, I guess we can maybe see that better when he kicks him down to the earth. Well, because it kind of felt like the center here. No, it might be the center. This looks like the center of the city, I'm going to be honest with you. That's like bullseye, bro. Yeah, look, this is a bullseye. This is the center of the city. So yeah, where's Typhon's corpse, bro? It's not down here. But yeah, I don't know, man. Ugh. This is some like fault, like the fault of the enigma of the fault. That one story. It reminds me of that one story from that one person. You know who I'm talking about. The mystery of Nicaragua Fault by Junji Ito. Just look up Fault Junji Ito story. Boom. If you haven't seen that. But yeah, it's just so horrible. And he just yaps himself into death as he drowns. He didn't have any... Was he trying to... Like, that's what's scaring me, man. Okay, is there a phase 2? Do I sound crazy? Listen, we're underground. Typhon, I don't know. And I'm hearing a... That's the scariest sound I've ever heard. There's no phase 2, right? I'm tripping? And there was like a flash on the screen. Oh, right there. Look at this. What is this? Is that just him freezing himself, trying to survive? Swim! Regulus, swim! Right here. Is it fading? No, he's done. No, that's done. There's no phase 2. He's cooked, bro. There's no way he's cooked. Because the sound, I think that was the sound of him trying to stop his heart over and over. Right? He was like trying to turn the ability on and trying to get it to work. But it got weaker. Scary sound got weaker. Right there, yeah, that was GG. And it's, oh, man, you know what's even more ironic? Think about it this way. As he's dying, he's like still picturing himself as kind of like a little bit like important, right? He's still like, oh, what do you mean she gets to rejoice over my death? What do you mean she gets to avenge her family? Avenge her mother? And Peter goes, what? I hate that. I'm such an important thing to her. Right? That my death has so much value to her. I hate giving her that value. But even worse for him, she's like, huh? Where did I meet him before? She's nonchalant, right? Like, it's like the kind of thing of like love and hate. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. I think that's like very true. It's kind of like that, bro. She really just kind of went indifferent on it. And that's even more like spitting on him than anything else, because it's like, yeah, okay. Though, man, I gotta rewatch her backstory again, Amelia. Why do you do this to me? You little icy you. And then what happened at the end here? We celebrated, we sat, we got ready for the next fight. Garfield's gone full tiger mode. Nice. You tell him, Garfield. Anyways, okay, I've been assigned a quest. Let's see if I actually do it. In Discord, I've been messaged a 45-page, let's see what it is. It's the light novel, episode 12 light novel. Wait, okay, so episode 12 is the one I just watched. So it's the light novel segment for this episode that apparently I should read. It's 48 pages. We'll see if I read it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna keep recording. We'll see how far I get. But I'll see you in a minute. Okay, whoa. What do you mean Subaru's own name was derived from the stars? The stars of the night sky were like siblings to him. What? Excuse me, that's really important. Okay, you're telling me that the names of everyone are star names of the Sin Archbishops, and then you're telling me that Subaru's own name is also a star name. That's just not a coinkydink. That's just kind of like really important, probably. Okay, going in the notes. Whoever decided to name them was so tasteless it was almost enough to give him heartburn. Decided to name him, bro. I'm like 10 words into this thing and I'm already stopping twice. Decided to name them is crazy because you're assuming that the archbishops were like named by like one thing, yeah? Well, not necessarily, but like that just it's so notable for it to be written. Whoever decided to name them was so tasteless. It sounds like one person named them all. Maybe I'm just trying to map my own thing onto it too hard. Whoever it was that named the archbishops after the stars. No, that's exactly what I'm saying, right? He had for whoever it was. So that's to say that it was one person that named all the archbishops. Which is what I've been saying this entire time for the last like 2 or 3 episodes, right? Okay, well, I've just read through the 48 pages of the light novel took me a little bit of time. What I liked, so I'm not gonna talk about all of it because obviously most of it was pretty much just stuff that happened in the anime. Obviously, this is what it was adapted from. Key differences: Subaru did a lot more with like getting away from Regulus and like making some moves there. He was like digging holes and shit. I'm not gonna worry about it. But what I liked in his monologue when Regulus was flying into the sky, they gave a bit more, which I feel like the anime didn't give. And so they specific, and I say they, I guess it's just the writer. I guess the writer's a dude, right? I'm almost certain. I don't know his name. Anyways, was saying stuff like, this is why I hate, okay, so this is Regulus's monologue, right? And this is important. This is, I think, really powerful when you contrast it to greed, right? He says, this is why I hate dealing with other people. How can they not be ashamed of themselves for such a ridiculous misunderstanding? Bothersome, annoying, provocative, disagreeable, despicable, detestable, disgusting, loathsome dullards, the lot of them. I've gotten along just fine all these many, many years. Unlike those other fools, oh my god, he yaps so much. My father, who drowned himself in alcohol, there we go, despite never earning a proper income. My mother, whose only talent was griping day in and day out. And my vulgar brothers, who were always after what was mine. When I was first chosen by the witch factor and gained my powers, I killed them all, and then I killed everyone else in the village who had ever looked at me with contempt. And then I killed everyone in the town who had forced me to live in such a pathetic home in such a worthless village. And then I destroyed the country whose incompetent stewardship had left towns and villages like that unaddressed. And once they were all gone, I was finally able to discover a way of life befitting one such as me. I do not need anything. Everything else is just an annoyance. I am content. It is not that I am lacking anything. I do not need anything. Right? And he goes on and on and on and on and on. But that's, I think, enough to, like, understand him better. And it's funny because he's the greedy guy, the greedy goblin, but, because obviously that's his authority, right? But I think he's being honest when he's like, he's not greedy. He doesn't want to gather things. I guess he gathers wives, but that's to use his ability. So that feels a little bit, well, he says, it would be stupid to just let other people look down on me, so I gathered only beautiful women at my side, and I'm not a fool enough to take any who would betray me, so I chose only virgins. So, like, that's the closest thing to him being greedy, but otherwise, he seemed to have used his ability to punish people who would dare think that he needed anything, you know? Because he even says, like, curse my damned brothers who were always after what was mine, but when they heard my stomach growling would try to share some of their own food. So, like, the people, like, he doesn't like the idea of people interacting with each other. Even, like, I feel like he wouldn't even like the market, bro. He would go to the market and be like, what do you mean you're trading silk for food? If you need silk, get your own silk. Or, you know, something like, he doesn't like the idea of people interfacing with each other. Or, like, not interfacing with each other. He doesn't like the idea of him having to interface with anyone, because then that proves that he needed to interface with them, right? Something like that. And so the thought of somebody giving him a hand-me-down, he hates because he wants to, like, be complete on his own. And also he says, like, treating me kindly only when it suits you. Anyone who looks down on someone else is trash. And any subhuman who has the gall to look down on their own family deserves to be held in contempt. They deserve to die. I'm not wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. You're wrong. You're the ones that put me here. And he goes on and on and on, right? But, yeah. And so, I don't know. I find it interesting and very fitting with how each of the sins have manifested, right? How the beings that have the sins have manifested. That he hates somebody selflessly offering him food. His brothers being like, oh, you're hungry. Here's our food. He hates that. But if that's like the opposite of greed, you know? Like if he was greedy, then he would be like, oh, thanks, mine. But the thought of getting something, like a hand-me-down, makes him pissed off. And like usually I would think of greed as like gathering things onto himself and like taking shit, but he doesn't even, like, he likes like independence, it feels, to like a point, you know? But him gathering wives kind of is a little bit of, like, there's a tension there. Because, of course, he's using the wives as part of the ability, you know. But yeah, I think that's kind of the point of this, though. Where, yeah. he doesn't even want to be given things because he feels like that's people looking down on him. And so, yeah. You hear what I mean? And it's counteractive to greed, which was kind of I think the important point, because each of the sins kind of have like a strange relation, like Beetlejuice not being very slothful. That's the easiest one, right? That he's supposed to be sloth, but he's hyperactive and weird. And so for Regulus to be supposed to be greedy, but honestly, he's just killing a bunch of people. It's not like he's gathering wealth. The closest thing would be gathering wives, but I don't even know, like, that was just, yeah, and that's the greediest thing he does, but he doesn't really show greed in any other way, and even seems to detest the thought of gaining things, which would typically be greedy in other situations, such as the whole other thing. Also, they changed his death. His death in the light novel, so obviously I'm telling you, he still has the thing where he, like, dives into the ground. Something I didn't notice is that, I didn't really think about, is that while he had his ability active, he was cutting through the ground perfectly. That's why he wasn't slowing down. It's not that he ran out of time to, like, slow down. It's that his ability, he couldn't slow down. Because his ability makes him, like immune to, like, that's like when he flicks a pebble, it's, like, immune to everything. It's immune to wind resistance, gravity, whatever, so it goes super fast. It's the same thing with his body when he was plummeting through the earth, is he was immune to slowing down. He was immune to the laws of physics. And so to slow down, he needed to let go of the ability, and then that's what crushed him. But then there's, like, this entire portion of him turning the ability. He's like, all his bones are broken. He's like this mush pile at the bottom, and then he turns his ability back on and starts crawling up. And then he has to, like, turn it off because he can't put too much of a burden on his heart. And so it says he used Lionheart in short bursts, 5 seconds at a time. Regulus dug barehanded through the ground, beginning the long, arduous process of returning to the surface. And so he would crawl, and he would feel fine because he wouldn't feel any pain when he had his ability active. So he's just crawling, feeling good, and then he turns it off, and he's like, ow, 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 and then he turns it back on and starts crawling again. Like, what an insane situation, bro. Like, to be in, he couldn't, or like, yeah. And he hates the idea that they're feeling good for defeating him on the surface, right? And so that's why he wants to crawl up there and, like, get him. Once he got up there, he would kill those 3, and then he would kill every last person, kill them all. Like, bro, this is not greedy, this is, like, wrath. Right? Like, he just wants to kill everybody. He's because he's so insecure that he wants to kill everybody, you know? So it's funny how they always twist the sins to kind of be very unique. Though one thing that I did say kind of is said here, which is cool, so I was on money with this one. Where, like, so he's crawling up and then the water comes down and then pushes him back down to the bottom, and then he, like, time stops, and then lets go of the time stop and drowns, and then turns the time stop back on, and then lets go of the time stop and drowns. And it's like, oh my, what a horrible way to die, bro. But who cares, right? He says he couldn't bear the thought that his death would have so great an influence on Amelia, which is something I kind of, like, mentioned. How, like, it's ironic that she's like, where did I even meet him again? Like, she kind of like, huh? You know? And they even say, the writing here is, his final wish that couldn't reach the people standing up above ground, the thought, let me read it a little bit more. His final cry, praying that Amelia does not feel joy at his death, hoping that she would simply forget him, the being who had been so involved with her mother's death and her benefactor's transformation. His absolute desire to not have her feel some sort of fulfillment within her life because of his death. His final wish that couldn't reach the people standing above ground. And then she's like, where did I meet Regulus before? Regulus didn't leave a single mark on Amelia. Ironically, his final wish came true. So that's funny. I guess I kind of was thinking of, like, another L for Regulus, where it's like, he did, yeah. It's like that. It's ironic though. That's kind of what, where he wanted so bad. He's like, don't let her like this, and then it's like, well, she didn't, because she didn't even, like, remember you that well. Like, you really weren't that big of a deal. But yeah, I think the important thing to understand about his character, though, is that, like, I think he truly actually was trying to min-max independence, you know? Like, I think it came from a place of insecurity based on his backstory of, like, he felt pitied whenever people offered him food and whatever, and, like, pitiable. He probably pitied everyone else, right? His father who drank everything, his mother who sucked, the village that sucked. And then he was like, I pity all y'all suck. And then when it started coming towards him, he was like, damn, don't do that to me. Frick you, man. You know, I feel like that's kind of the thing there. Which is to say that, like, he doesn't... It's not like he deep down... I was kind of trying to say, like, deep down he wishes he could, but he can't. I think deep down he really doesn't want it. Like, I think it goes so far back in his backstory that, like, the present day, which, by the way, apparently he's been alive for, like, a century plus or something. Like, he's had this ability for, like, 100 plus years. I mean, that might have been said earlier, but I just didn't know that. And so, like, in all this time, I don't think he was like, I have these wives because, you know, I actually secretly want them, but there's no way for me to, like, enjoy their love normally, so, like, this is my roundabout way of doing it. I think he truly, like, what he says here, I do not need anything, everything else is just an annoyance, I am content, it is not that I am lacking something, I do not need anything. He's so desperate for that to be true, you know? And that's all he really wants, is, like, singular independence. I feel like that's kind of where it's at, which is cool. It's a cool character. Rest in peace, Regulus. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's it for this one. Quick little 48 page read at the end, just to spice things up. Not that I really had much to say, but it's always fun to check it out. But yeah, Regulus, you were a really fun villain for me. I very much enjoyed you. Rest in peace. We still got Sirius. We still got Capella. And I don't really care about Glenny at all, I'm going to be honest. Who cares about any of the gluttonies? They're so... Sirius and Capella and Regulus were all so goated. They had to put, like, 3 gluttonies together to even get close to one of them. That's where we're at right now, okay? Maybe they're going to come in clutch here, okay? All they're doing is snacking on Rem, though. You know? So it's like, I don't know. Give me some variation. Maybe each of them have a different ability. One eats your name out of everyone. One eats your memories, and then the other one wipes your mind. Maybe that's why there's 3 of them, because I think there's 3 of them. Mm-hmm. That's kind of puppeting off of something from last week where I was wondering how their abilities worked, but we won't get into all that. Honestly, I'm getting freaking tired. It's time to go to bed, y'all. On to the next. Should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you are new, blah, 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 comment down below. If you have anything to say or join the Discord and talk to me or other ReZero fans there. But until then, till the next episode, what will be 13? 13. That is all I got for tonight. I will be seeing you then.